Here we go. Here we go. Ori, it's been a while. How are you? Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. How are you guys? Hi, everybody. What's good? What's up? What's up? What's up? I got a lot of stuff I want to talk about. I got a lot of stuff I want to talk about, and I'm just waiting for everybody to get in here. Oh, it's a 22 day? I ain't even check. I ain't even check. I just was like, I'm getting on here. I gotta talk to my people. I'm waiting for more people to slide up on in here, and then we're gonna get started. Wow. Guys. You be checking every day. That's good. That's good. That's good. I'm glad. I'm glad. Man, when I tell you today's message is so like filled with Ashe, is so filled with spirit. I'm so excited to talk to y'all today because number one, I just feel like the truth needs to come out. The truth needs to be spoken. And I'm not coming on here because I have something to say. I'm coming on here because spirit has something that it wants to say. And, you know, I'm just coming out of here on pure love, on what I feel like God has brought me here to do. You know, sometimes it can get hard to hear spirit for real. Sometimes it can get hard to hear, you know, your own inner voice when you have this outside world trying to drown it out. I'm, I'm telling you, I'm telling you. Before I even get started, I just want to say thank you. I miss you. I missed you guys so much. I wanted to see how you guys been doing. Talk to me. How y'all been? How y'all been? I see you, Twitch. How y'all been? How y'all been? How y'all been? Man, I need to talk to y'all. I need to talk to y'all so bad. I need to talk to y'all so bad. Like I got shit to tell y'all. I had to go on my little own hiatus. I had to get on my own little hiatus. We've been good. Where you been? I'm about to explain all of that. I'm about to explain all of that. You feel me? I'm about to explain all of that. I hope you guys are ready for this. So, we got about 20 people here in the TikTok. I don't know how many people we have on YouTube, but let's just go ahead and get started. I just didn't want it to be lost. If you understand what I'm saying. I didn't want, you know, people to miss out on the message, but I think we got enough people in here. If anything, it's going to be recorded and posted, all right? So here we go. Welcome to the live. Welcome to this video. Welcome to wherever you guys are watching this. Today's live, I don't have a monologue. Well, maybe I do have a monologue. I don't have a script. I don't have lessons. I don't have things written down. I don't have a report. I don't have anything but my spirit today. And something tells me that's going to be enough. All right. I do want you to know that I'm not coming on here just to come on here. When I come on here, it's because I genuinely have been told to come on here and to give, you know, the message that spirit wants me to give to you guys. All right. I'm not selling anything. I'm not doing anything else besides that. Giving my love, speaking from the heart, and that's it. And I go about my way. All right. So I want you to understand that while you're here, I don't need anything of you but to just listen. I'm not selling you anything. You're not going to pay for anything. This is all just something that I want to pour into you. I have had a big spiritual shift. I have had such a big spiritual shift, and I need y'all to understand that not everybody is going to resonate with my spiritual shift because my spiritual shift is not for everybody. But God has told me that when I speak from spirit and I speak from an actual truly divine place, it'll travel and it'll find its way to people, which is why my last video I said God is the algorithm. I'm not making things for an algorithm. I'm not using hooks. I'm not doing any of that bullshit. because I'm not trying to be like anybody else. I'm not trying to hook you into something. I'm not trying to get you addicted to my content. I'm not trying to do anything of the sort. I'm not trying to run your pockets. I'm not trying to, no. What I'm trying to do is I'm simply trying to be one of those people that are on here genuinely just giving from love. And I want you guys to see what happens, how God blesses you when you actually decide to do things from a place of service and a place of love instead of a place of yourself. I want money. I want this watch. I want this. I want that. Like, it's time for us to really ground ourselves in reality. So, first things first, what I want to tell you is that, I made a video recently and I said, God is the algorithm. Now, for all my people that is on here that wants to be influencers, that wants to be YouTubers, that wants to create things that people love, they want to get followers, I need y'all to understand, why do you even want to do that? Like, really ask yourself, why do you want to be famous? Why do you want to be rich? Ask yourself that. Ask yourself that. And a lot of times, the why is why you're not there yet. The why is why you are not there yet. You may be like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Let me tell you what I mean. If your why is because you want a big house, because you want to be able to buy that watch, because you want to be able to travel, you want to be able to this, I need you to understand all of that is so selfish. It's rooted in just pleasing yourself. It's simply just rooted in pleasing yourself. And when you are rooted in selfishness, you're never going to succeed on a grand scale, on a global scale. Your message, your music, your videos will only reach yourself. Period. And in this day and age, the capitalism here in America is so terrible, especially with everybody using the internet. Bro, nobody, like, I see all these life coaches, all these people who are, join my coaching program, join my this, join my that. And it's like, there's nothing wrong with having a certain coaching program, but my thing is, like, a lot of these people aren't actually trying to benefit you. A lot of these people aren't actually trying to see you win. A lot of people are not actually trying to get you to break through. They just want another successful sale. They just want another client. They just want another dollar in their account so they can buy more things to flex on other people and make themselves seem better. And when I tell you, for so long, that energy has tried to chase me, when I tell you for so long how much people have tried to tell me that being genuine is not going to get me far, is not enough, that I need to be aggressive, that I need to sell. A lot of times, the reason why they're trying to get you from who you naturally are or what's in your spirit or what God has you to do is because they're also trying to make money off of you. If you want to be truly successful, you need to move from your heart. The best entrepreneurs are the people that are creating things that will help the masses. But some people are creating things to make them more money. And me personally, like, I just got sick of it. So I stopped posting. I stopped going live. I stopped doing everything because I wanted to rebel against that system. I wanted even, like, myself to know that I don't have to get online to make a single dollar. My abundance is still going to come through. I don't need to sell a single thing on this app or on these things to have luxury, to live the life that I want to live. And the reason why I'm saying this is because, like, I don't need to post every day. I don't need to this and this and that. I don't need to do what society thinks I need to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really peeped that this shit was really just like, what's up, TikTok? Are y'all here with me? I had to really realize, like, yo, man, this is a trap. They want you to chase money. You're not a man if you're not making 40K, 50K, 30K. Let me tell you something. When you hear them people talking like the Andrew Tates, when you hear them people talking like that, you need to know, oh, these people are lost. These people are lost, and they're making money off of the people that's lost. These people are lost, and they're making money off of the people that are lost by making it seem like they know where they're going. What people do on the internet is they try to make you feel bad about yourself so you could feel like they have the answer. Period. Period. Somebody said, not gonna lie, Sticks, this is why I took a step back from your content a little while ago, because I felt the same exact way, and I'm glad that you're getting back to your true self that I initially fell in love with. You see, and the thing about it is that sometimes you have to see that happen, and you have to know, okay, how is this person gonna navigate the outside influences getting to them? And you see how I navigated it. It was like a part of my spirit, like a part of my external self that was taught to focus on material. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna disappear, because I'm not gonna allow that greedy aspect to consume me. So I said, I'm done. I'm not selling anything. I renounced. This is what I did. I renounced material things. I'm not saying that I'm not gonna make sure that I'm taken care of, but I'm not doing anything for something material. My purpose for what I'm doing right now has everything to do with something that you can't even grab, which is love. Period. And I apologize to every single follower on here that felt like, yeah, Ori, you were going on this tangent. I apologize. But it's like when you hit that 25, it's like, your brain starts to, and what I had to realize, and I'm just being so vulnerable, like I had these mentors. This why you absolutely did not do that. I did not do that, but what I would say is that my mentors that I had at the time, which I learned a lot of things from them, but they were trying to get me to focus on money so bad. And of course, when you're young and you have a mentor, you think that, okay, well, yes, I'm going to trust what they say. But then I had to realize the reason why people trusted me. Let me tell you something. Listen to this. The people who are overly focused on money didn't have influence. Because when people know what it is that you truly want, which is something material like money, people don't really move by what you say unless they want the same thing that you want, which is just money. Right? So they wanted to use me as influence because people actually trusted what I say, no matter what, because they knew I wasn't doing something for money. I was doing something because I genuinely wanted to see people grow. I genuinely, like, just straight love, like giving out of my heart. So those people who wanted money would use me because I had influence. I had the youth. I had people who would listen. But then I had to realize how I was being used. I had to realize that people were using me out of their own greediness. And they were trying to turn me into a version of them. And then all of a sudden, something clicked in me. I've been reading The Artist's Way already. And then something within me clicked in me. And I was like, Ori, what was even the reason for you starting all of this? Music. And I also just was so into spirituality and learning things that I just simply wanted to share it with my people. Period. Simple as that. And then people saw how many people I was gathering on my lives, 500, 600, 700, 800, 1,000 people. And they were like, you should sell my product to your people. You should sell my product to your people. That's what they were doing. So now, I'm at the point now that I'm not saying that I won't write another book. I'm not saying that I won't, like I said, write another book, but I'm not doing anything until my heart and God say that's what you should be doing. Period. I'm not selling anything until God say that's what you should be doing. Period. Like, bro, y'all don't understand. Like, I missed y'all so much, bro. Ooh, I'm getting emotional. I missed y'all so much, bro, but I had to starve an aspect of myself because I was like, yo, do you even remember why you doing this? Like my inner spirit was like, Ori, do you even remember why we doing this? You get what I'm saying? And I was like, why are we doing this? Because somebody did this for you. Somebody spoke from their heart and it moved you and it took you out of a dark space. And that's why you decided to do it. That's why you started making music. That's why you started teaching. Because somebody that you looked up to made a song that made you feel like somebody was there with you when you was alone. Somebody gave you advice when you had nobody look to. And I was like, that's why you're doing it. So I just want to tell y'all, like, yo, like, I love y'all so much. And I apologize. I apologize for not living in my heart. I apologize for getting lost in other people. Like, when I tell y'all, like, I don't want a single mentor. I don't want a mentor. God's my mentor. God's my mentor. And yeah, there are people in my life that God speak through. I have one guy right now. His name is Jasper. You know? So don't look at me like no mentor. I'm not your mentor. I'm not your mentor. I don't want to be called your mentor. I don't want to be called your coach. I'm just a creative that's just allowing God to create through me. Period. I am not above you. Period. Like, I am not above you. I am not more than you. I am none of that. We are all the same. And I am just simply doing my due diligence in the community. Whether that means I'm planting seeds, whether that means I'm cleaning up toilets, whatever that means, I'm just doing what God wants me to do in this realm. And if God say, hey, I need you to get on and talk about this, that's what I'm doing. I am here to serve. God can serve me. I am here to serve, period. And that's all I want to be a part of. Period. So another thing that I really wanted to talk about with you too is that, you know, I want y'all to learn how to trust what Spirit has planned for you. Period. And another thing I want to tell you is that when you see, there's nothing wrong with somebody doing a one-on-one for you, or there's nothing wrong with people, like, you know, like if you get a reading from someone or something like that. But what I want you to understand is that be careful of these course sellers. Be careful of these course sellers. Be careful. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because a lot of these course sellers or a lot of these people on the internet, they actually don't care to put value in their course. You can tell who's genuinely packaging something up they know and putting value in it. But just be careful of these people, how to trade crypto, how to do this, how to do that, how to do this, bro, because that's the new method. Back then in the internet, maybe like a couple years ago, a lot of these courses were actually genuine. But nowadays, everybody's teaching like the new, like literally on the internet, if people are coaching, like there's literally fitness people coaching other fitness people to coach other people. What? The mic volume's low. Can you guys hear me now? There are fitness coaches teaching other fitness coaches how to coach people. Do y'all understand that? Like, there are life coaches who are teaching life coaches how to coach other people. What? What are we doing? What are we doing? You see, a lot of the things that I was making before this whole explosion in it. Like when I was creating it, I was creating shit out of pure love. And then I started to look around and see, oh, you guys are taking a lick. Somebody said it's training called school. No. No, I'm not talking about people who are fitness trainers teaching other people how to train other people. That's different. I'm talking like people who are like turning people into instructors, like a Pilates instructor, like certifying other people. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about literally like somebody who wants to create an online business coaching people. They are being, if you don't understand what I'm saying, don't worry about it. But all I know is that like, okay, people teaching you how to get money. Why would somebody teach you how to get money when they are getting money already? Does that make sense? Like, why would someone teach you how to get money if they're already getting money? It's because they're getting money from teaching you how to get money. That's why. That's why. That's why. When you see somebody telling you, oh, how to make your first 6 figures in this business and this and that, they probably made their 6 figures teaching people how to make 6 figures. You seeing all these people posting their houses. Oh, look, this is my mansion, this is my this is my that, this is my bro. Everything's leased, nothing's real. Everybody's stressed. All those people that showing you, this is my Ferrari, this is my house. Everybody's stressed. Everybody's stressed. Everybody is stressed. They're stressed. Yes, they are basically scamming. They're basically scamming. Everybody is stressed because they're trying to keep up with their lifestyle. They're trying to create a lifestyle to make money. Like, bro, like when I tell you people are trying to buy influence, I'm so ready for this coaching era to be done. I'm so ready for this coaching era to be done. Like, that's why I say for me, that's why y'all see on my YouTube, everything that you see right now is just about creativity. Everything is just about creativity. That's all I've been doing. Is just creating actual creative shit. Because you know why? Listen, I'm talented. Some of these people don't have talent, so they have to sell you some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? People who are actually making money from their talent, like maybe you're a stylist, maybe you're a chef. Do y'all know that you are like, I was like, you know what? I have a talent. Fuck all that. I have a talent. Fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, man. And then, you know, I got so tired of what everybody else was doing. I was like, should I even go on live and talk anymore? But then I was like, you know what? I'm going to go online and I'm going to talk. I'm just not going to sell nothing. I'm just going to come on and when God has something for me to say, I'll come on and speak it. And then I'll go about my business. I'll do my journal. I'll do my meditation. I'll go back into spirit. And then when God's ready for me to come back out, I'll come back out. Period. Thank you, TBT Essentials. You get what I mean? So I've had this like huge awakening. And honestly, all I've been doing is just putting my heart in what God wants me to put my heart in, which is my art. If you look at the word heart, you can't spell heart without art. If you look at the word earth, earth is literally heart. So the key to thriving on this planet, thriving in this world, is to move from your heart. Period. And my thing is, you can never be in lack when you're moving from your heart. You can never be broke when you're moving from your heart. But you know when you broke? When you overly focused on money. When you are overly focused on money, that's when you become broke. When everything you do is about $1, you are broke. In spirit, no matter how many dollars you've collected, you are broke. And I'm just being real with you. I'm just being real with you. Do what you love. Do inner child. When your heart is open, you are abundant. And guess what? Opportunities that you can never predict, opportunities that you could never set up yourself are gonna come into your life. You know what I'm saying? That's what I realized. I was like, yo, when I move from my heart, opportunities just come to me. I don't even have to try. Money just come to me. Abundance just come to me. And you know what's so funny? I was talking to my friend the other day, and I told him, I was like, I'm not manifesting money anymore. Like, I'm not manifesting money. I was like, bro, like, as long as I have enough to create my art, because my art is gonna take me places. My art is gonna continue to pay me. My art is gonna reach lots of people. I'm gonna, be big because I'm making art, right? And I was just like, man, as long as I'm able to take care of my art and take care of myself, I'm good. And then you know what happened the next day? 11,000 came in. And I'm like, what? I'm like, why is this coming in after I just said I don't care? Like, I don't want to manifest it. And then when it came in, I got tested again. It was like, oh, okay, since now you're getting more money, are you gonna focus on money again now? It's like a girl, like a boy, somebody that you like. It's like, yeah, I like you, but I'm not gonna let you cause me to lose focus on myself. Yeah, I like you, but I'm not gonna get distracted with you. So then once that money came in, I started crying. And I wasn't crying because, oh, I got this abundance. No, I started crying because I was like, I'll just give it away. I was like, I'll just give it away to my family. I'll just give it away, and I'll just make sure I have enough to create, because I don't want to get caught up in that. I don't want to get caught up in it. I was like, I don't want to move from money. Oh, I got more coming in, but that's not what I want to move from. I'm not doing because that's not how I got it. You get what I'm saying? Like, I really want y'all to understand that's truly manifestation. Living in such an energy that you don't need. Needing nothing attracts everything. Needing nothing attracts everything. And I told my friend, I don't need money. I'm not searching for it. I'm not trying to get it. I'm good. God has provided me with the ability to create. I'm so grateful for just that. Because as long as I'm able to create, I can draw in whatever I want to draw in. As long as I have the ability to create, I am blessed. I am wealthy. And as long as I have a talent to create, I am wealthy. We've started putting wealth, and we've started judging someone's wealth by what they have. Somebody say, yeah, but surely if you think about money, you'll eventually manifest it. I don't think so, because there's people thinking about money every day that can't manifest it. So I don't think that's the case. It's the moment that I stop thinking about it. And again, I'm not talking about this from a state of how to manifest money. No, I'm just teaching y'all from my experiences how none of that shit even matters. None of that shit even matters. But when you move from your heart, you get more than you ever asked for. And when God starts to make opportunities for you, somebody say you're supposed to visualize and let it go. Okay. All right. Have you ever thought about maybe it's not the money that you're supposed to be visualizing, but maybe it's what you're trying to get with the money? Have you ever thought that maybe it's not about manifesting money, but it's about manifesting what you're supposed to be doing from your heart? Meaning that if you are an artist, you shouldn't be manifesting money. You should be manifesting for your art to be in places that you want it to be. And then guess what comes with that? Money. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. You know what I mean? Like, stop, take your mind. Like, a lot of y'all, I gotta make 20,000. I gotta make that. A lot of y'all only thinking about that because somebody on the internet told you to think about that. That's the only reason why you think like that. Because somebody on the internet told you to think like that. And I'm telling you to listen to your heart. I'm not even telling you to listen to I'm telling you, listen to your heart and go inside your heart. And you may say, how the fuck do I go inside my heart? Yo, there's an aspect inside of you that wants to do certain things, but you limit it. You tell it no, your inner child. You say, no, we can't do it. We need money. No, we can't do this. We need money. No, we can't. You know what I mean? Like, and it's crazy because it's just like, man, if you just let go of all that shit that you want, and some of the reason why you just want it is just so you could fucking stunt. Some of y'all only want the things that you want so you could stunt. That's not spirit. That's not heart. What I did notice is that people that are truly abundant and move from their heart, they tend to give shit away. And I realized that when I was moving from my heart, I didn't care to hold on to money. I didn't care for like, oh, hold on, I gotta hold on. No, I was like, well, you know, I have more than enough. Let me help you out. Let me help you out. Let me help you out. And guess what happens when you do stuff like that? You're infinite. It's gonna come back. So my focus every day is meditation. My focus every day is journaling, doing my morning pages from the artist way, creating music, creating art that expresses myself. Like, if you guys haven't yet watched my video, Social Junkie. Watch this video. A Social Junkie. You'll notice in that video, I literally was explaining what I'm talking about right now. Listen to this. Listen to this, y'all. Listen to this. You want to know what I learned down here in the dark? I learned that God is the algorithm. Not the one feeding you dopamine hits and validation crack. The real one. The one writing code in your dreams while you chase ghost metrics and phantom applause. Already, you can kind of understand what the message is about. Bro, that's what I'm focused on doing. Actually telling a story, actually hitting people's hearts, making people feel shit, man. In this day and age, all people care about is money. And it's crazy because you'll look at the most abundant people who are actually abundant. They don't care about it. You think Michael Jackson was doing what he wanted to do for money? You think he was making music for money? Ask yourself. Do you think Michael Jackson was creating music for money? Exactly. Do you think Kobe Bryant was playing basketball for money? No. In order to be great about what you're doing, you have to do what you are doing out of love. You can't be great focused on money. You cannot. Because you can make money being subpar. And once you get the money, you're like, oh, I'm settled. The money is going to come before greatness. You could be a rookie and get hella money. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to tell you. Stop basing shit off of how much money you get for it. And if I say I want to be one of the most impactful, inspirational, inspiring people, I can't be focused on money. I can't be. Think about that. Me trying to be inspirational, impactful, focused on money. You know what that means? That means that whenever there is a big check, I'm gonna get lost. Oh, it's a big check doing this. And let me tell y'all something. You know what you're supposed to be doing in life. Some of y'all, you're supposed to be making music, making art, making this, making that, right? But let me tell you something. If somebody says, hey, well, you can do 10K doing construction. Oh, I want 10K. Let me go do construction. Oh, you can make 20K over here doing bowling. Oh, let me go over here. Now you're lost. Chasing a dollar. Lost. Instead of going your straight line of your path, and abundance will meet you there. Lost. And that's what some of these entrepreneurs, They're lost because they never had an actual talent or skill. You see, a lot of people who are doing stuff out of love, they get so good at what they're doing that money follows them. They don't have to chase it. Sometimes they even have to turn it down. Do you understand me? They have to turn it down. Right? What I need you to understand is that a lot of these entrepreneurs, if this thing is popping, they're here. If this thing is popping, they're here. If this thing is, they have no true identity. Their only identity is something that is man-made and is stuck on just this realm here. No type of substance. All they want to do is have more than the next person. You know what I'm saying? And then you know what's crazy? You know what happens? They start to get more than the next person, and then they regret it. Oh, it was a stupid purchase. I don't know why. Because you was too busy trying to have what the next person have. That's literally all they do. Is try to have what the next person have. If this person bought this car, oh, I got to get one too. What? And then what their job is, they think I got to make the people who don't have what I have, I got to make them want what I have so I can sell them. Like, stupid. You want this Bugatti because Andrew Tate got a Bugatti. Stupid. I guess, you know, me, I can't rock with that shit. You know what I spend my money on? I spend my money on food, and I spend my money on gear for me to keep making music and keep making videos. That's what I do. I spend my money on food, and I go to Lil Zara or something like that, and then I'll just keep buying gear for me to make better music, better. And guess what? That music and stuff is made for the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just crazy how so many people are lost in this day and age. And all I'm trying to do is just get people back on track with what truly matters. You have a gift, you have a talent that you are supposed to be using, and you're not using it. You're not mastering your craft. Learn how to live on as little money as possible so you could focus on the mastery of your craft. And then guess what? Every skill that you learn in mastering your craft will pay you back dividends. Period. If you learn how to be the best painter you can be, people are going to pay you for your art because they can't get it nowhere else but you. Period. Babe, you could just put it in the microwave. You know? And me personally, I was like, man, I'm not gonna get lost up in that shit. I'm gonna just create good music. So now, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. When you hear my music now, I'm gonna play one song. When you hear my music now, you're gonna be like, damn, she's putting her heart into this. Listen to this, because this is all I care about now. Listen to this. Tell me you can't hear my heart in this.
Don't call my phone. And now you won't see me. Cause I'm on TV. All that I want was real. Don't play with my feels. I come with a chill. And I fall for a thrill. Baby, say goodnight. Cause you're leaving my house, you're leaving my crib. Say goodbye. Say I should let you go. Baby, are you shitting me? I'm not one you really don't want to fight. Baby, when you see me leave, I'm not one knocking niggas out like the fire. Baby, you can call me creep. Cause when I get
And I need y'all to understand, I created that song from scratch. That's me on the piano. That's me on the drums. That's me. I created that song. Like, when I tell you, when I made that song, I literally was crying. I was literally crying in the closet. And let me tell you why I was crying in the closet. That first part of the song, I said, "You are alone." When I say you are alone, I mean, thank you guys for the gift. I really appreciate that. When I say you are alone, I really mean that, like, nobody really knows your vision. Nobody really, like, when I say you are alone, when it's you in that meditation, it's just you in spirit. Nobody can join you in that conversation with spirit. No, you can't really, like, some of the conversations that you have with God is just you. You are alone. You get what I'm saying? And the reason why the song is called Revenge is Beautiful is because, number one, I have a lot of Scorpio energy. And I feel like the best revenge is leveling yourself up. So that's why I said, you are alone. Don't call my phone. It's now you won't see me. Now you won't see, because I'm on TV. But I won't was real. So it's like when people start to see you elevating from shit, they want to be a part of it. You know, so a lot of what I've been doing is just, I've been trying to create from the heart. So what I do want you guys to do, this is the only thing I'll ask you, is go on your Spotify, go on your Apple Music, and search up Styx River. And start streaming the music. That's all I ask you for. Start streaming the music. Because if you really want to feel your heart open up, the music is where I play. The music is spiritual. That's why right now a lot of people are like, there's no good music out. Especially not from the little babies, especially not from because those people not putting their heart into it. They're doing it for $1. And because they're doing it for $1, they can't break out of a certain level. That's why. And that's why people wonder why Michael Jackson was the best, because he was doing everything from his heart. Everybody wants to copy Michael Jackson, but they don't want to copy opening the heart. And the thing about it is that if you truly opened up your heart, you wouldn't be trying to copy Michael Jackson's every move. The moment you open up your heart, God is going to tell you the next innovative thing to do. But people are so infatuated with what Michael Jackson had that they think by just copying his method, that's the key to having it. When in reality, no, it's not. You have to listen to what God is saying through your heart. Michael Jackson said it himself. How do you write music? Oh, I don't. God tells me what to say. That should have been everybody's clue right there. Oh, I'm not here to copy him. I'm here to see what God wants to express through me. But no, everybody just see Michael Jackson, most sales, most this, most that. You so focused on what he has. That you can't even tap into your own greatness. You may have the capacity to be better than Michael Jackson. And yeah, your spirit, when I say that, you might be like, nah, but think about it. You may have the capacity to be better than Michael Jackson, but you'll never be better than Michael Jackson because you're too busy copying. The next best thing hasn't been done yet. And God is waiting for the person to bestow that on. But he's not going to bestow that. He, she, it, essence. God is not going to bestow that upon anybody until they're moving from their heart. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm trying to get you to understand. You want to be great, you got to tap into your heart and doing what you love. Kobe Bryant said it best. They was asking Kobe Bryant, they was like, how do you have such a big or great work ethic? He was like, I don't see it as work. I just love what I do, and I just want to do it as often as I can. You see that? Everybody's saying lock in, lock in. There's a reason why it says lock in. But people getting locked out because they too busy trying to lock into something physical. Oh, I'm going to lock in because I want to make this much and this much. This. Man, if you want to lock in, you need to go inside. Lock in with yourself. Stop trying to lock in with what everybody else doing. And the thing about it is I live in Miami, so it's worse over here. It's worse. People buying shit just to feel like something. Like, I feel like that without buying nothing. I feel like that without, because it's not on me, it's in me. It's not on me, it's in me. You feel me? And that's what I've been experiencing. So let's see. Somebody said they wanted to hear Toxico. You guys been listening to the music. Y'all gotta. I'm gonna come out with some new music. I'm gonna come out with some more music. I hope y'all excited for the new music. You know what I mean? I hope y'all excited for the new music, cause girl, what is the recording details is Chris. I can't give that up. How do you follow your heart? I'm at a point in my life where I don't feel passionate about anything. I recommend Joe Dispenza meditations. Start with Joe Dispenza meditations. How do you stream to TikTok? Can you do it with Mac? Yeah, Streamlabs. Use Streamlabs or use TikTok Studio. You know, but I am going to be coming on here more. But like I said, if Spirit ain't giving me something to say, then somebody said that's not good. Each one teach one. I don't give a fuck what you think is good. I don't give a fuck. You want my details. You didn't say, how do I stream? You want my details. No. You better find your own sauce. Find your own camera that works for you. Don't do that. Don't do that. You see? Don't do that. The fuck? Now, if you said, hey, what camera should I get? What brand? Oh, Sony is good. Sony is a good brand. But you want me to give you my sauce. Somebody said, no, don't be rude. You can't say something to me and then be like, you can't say, I don't give a fuck. Whatever. You're trying to be, yeah. Like, you trying to like, and then you think, listen, let me tell you something. A lot of people are stressing because they're trying to keep up with the Joneses. Exactly. And my thing is like, I don't want y'all to be worried about what I'm using to find yourself. Like, don't do that. Don't try to be like, oh, well, I want Styx's color. I want how she films. That's not how you find yourself. That's not. You know what I'm saying? Start looking, like, do your own research and find your own connection with it. You don't know if I picked this camera because the year it was founded, because how it connects to my birthday. A lot of times when I pick stuff, it's because I'm picking it based off of my birthday. Like, I just bought a film camera. I bought the film camera. Most people was like, oh, no, go with this one. No, I bought a film camera because it's the year that I'm born. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to be a gateway for y'all to be like, oh, I just want to do what she do. I just want to, no. Yes, it's my wave. Like, even then, like, you're gonna think that, oh, if I buy exactly what Styx is buying, then I'm gonna have the exact look, when that's not true. I have a color on here. I have like my own specific style, my own you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't want you to get caught up in trying to copy what I'm doing, and then you spend this money and then it's not even what I have. You gotta find your own style. But if you want something with good quality, Sony. If you are videoing, Sony. Sony has the, in my opinion, I think Sony has the best quality for cameras at a good budget. If you're trying to go movie, then I think you should go Blackmagic, because what if my camera is not even good enough for what you're trying to do? What if you're trying to do a movie and you really need to get the next level, but because you saw me using it, you was like, I'm gonna get that one? No, maybe you need to get a Blackmagic where everything you film look like a movie. You get what I'm saying? And then guess what? When you find your thing, you're gonna, you know what I'm saying? When you find your thing, you're gonna feel the same type of way. You're gonna be like, nah, man, like, this my sauce. Like this, you know what I mean? Shit. shit. You know what I mean? Shit. Have a nice day. Have a nice day, man. Listen, y'all. I'm all about authenticity. You feel me? Now, you see somebody say, how do I stream on TikTok? And I told them, right? All right, then. So it's not that I don't want to see you succeed and see you create. Use Streamlabs, use TikTok Live. I use Streamlabs so that way I can stream on all the other platforms at the same time. Yeah, man. I'm just listen. You ain't gotta say it. Wear your heart on your sleeve, baby. Hey, man, that's crazy. That's crazy, man. But y'all tell me what. Your camera's so good, I thought you was AI. See, that's dangerous. That's dangerous. Motherfucker said, I thought your shit was AI, bitch. Like, I didn't think you was real. Well, I thought you was created with a prompt. Yo, y'all funny. But y'all tell me, what have y'all been dealing with? What have y'all been working on? What do you feel like God has been putting on your heart? What do you feel like you've been working through? Talk to me. Let's talk about it. What y'all been going through, man? It's not that you want to gatekeep. You just want people to be themselves and choose what they love. Exactly. I swear, me too. You thought I was... Come on, y'all. God put on my heart what I just wrote in the comments. Scroll up. Sometimes you got to comment it again because sometimes, TikTok be like blocking some people messages. So can you just comment it again? I can't see it. Comment it again, Goddess of Air. Shit, I got robbed a month ago, lost all my valuables, but turned out God making me let go of material. That's a big one right there. That happened to me too. I remember I had somebody stole, I had like a Rolex. It was like a $10,000 Rolex. They stole my jewelry, but they never stole my computers, my laptops, my camera, my music gear. I was like, that's crazy. They stole the things that I didn't really need. And they left the things that also have value, but is what my goal is, my purpose. I've been working through imposter syndrome. So that is a self-concept type of problem. That's a self-concept. That means that you don't love yourself how you need to. And sometimes what is needed to love yourself is just space away from the outside world, like a sabbatical where it's just you, God, you, the journal, you, your books, you in prayer, you in meditation. It needs to be just you and yourself. I graduated from college. You thought it was AI. I graduated from college last month and I've been a little lost, but recently I've been writing. Yo, writing is such a powerful way to get rid of all of the gunk that is in your mind, and it allows you to get closer to what your true identity is, because we don't understand how much and how important it is to have brain dumps. A lot of thoughts that you're having may not even be your thoughts, and you need to get through those. Happy to see you again. Thank you. Toxic work environment. God telling me to elevate and step into my true potential. A lot of times the reason why we stay is because we think we're not ready. So if you don't think you're ready, God is going to push you out of that, and he's going to force you to be ready. So when God tells you that it's time for a change, try to take that leap as soon as possible before you get forced to make that leap. And a lot of times when you're forced to make that leap, you really don't like how it has to happen. I want to start music, but I don't want to sing. So make beats. Play instruments. Your goal and purpose is protected. That's why it wasn't taken. Ashe. Make space in your head. Yeah, you have to brain dump. You have to let go of that stuff. I have been working towards a product launch. It took me 5 years because lack of self-belief. Exactly. Lack of self-belief will have you like, it's just not time for me to say it to you yet. That's what you think? So true. Or goosebumps as fuck. Man, listen. I need y'all to tap in with yourself. Trying to find myself again after having my first child. Finding my love for singing again. Yeah, I mean, the way that you find your love for singing again is go back to why you wanted to do it in the first place. You know what I mean? Like, one person that always reminds me why I'm doing stuff is XXXTentacion. That's one. So when I want to remember why I'm doing something, I go back to X. I go back to Michael Jackson. You know what I mean? Like I said, y'all, make sure y'all go ahead and stream the music on your Spotify. Make sure y'all stream them. Make sure y'all following me on Insta. That's my Insta right there. Make sure y'all follow me on Insta. Insta. I remember your soul. Oh, you remember my soul? How can I build my confidence? I've been torn down my whole life by family and strangers. First of all, if somebody's trying to tear you down, it's because you have something that they want. So you got to, number one, take pride in that. Why would they want to tear down somebody that's already torn down? You know what I'm saying? Like, they wouldn't want to tear down somebody that's torn down. They want to tear down. If somebody's tearing down something, that means it's because it's built up. You get what I mean? And if something is built up, they don't like how high it's built up. So a lot of y'all look at some of the things that happen into your life and you see it as a threat. You see it as something bad instead of using it to reinforce the good in you. What's up, Javon? Peace to you. Ashe. Ashe. You know what's crazy too? I've actually started thinking like, you know what? I don't really want to share too much of my process to create music. You want to know why? I feel like sometimes when you share certain things with people, they don't value it the same, or they get overly focused on the how instead of just enjoying the experience. You get what I'm saying? Like, for example, with the Sinners movie, I don't think we need to show people how it was made. That's the magic. I don't think you need to show people how it's made. And then the thing about it is that I feel like if you always showing people what you're doing, other people are just going to try and take it. You know what I mean? So I feel like with the Sinners movie, it should have just been left at what it is. We don't need to know that it's IMAX. We don't need to know that it's this. We don't need to know that it's that, because we can feel that there's something different. You know what I mean? We can feel it, you know? So I don't know. That's just me. I feel like if we would have seen everything that went into making Michael Jackson, I think people would have made it seem like he's not as special, or he's not this. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. Just put in the work. Let people wonder. You know, like, people don't care to know how everything was made. Some people just want to see it delivered. I'm transitioning and leveling up and seeing some people got to get left behind. Also using what I have when it comes to creating, putting myself out there, knowing it will ostracize me from my family. You don't know anything. You don't know anything. You've made yourself believe that being your true self is going to happen. You don't know anything. And the reason why I'm saying this is because a lot of y'all have made excuses for you being yourself by thinking, oh, people are not going to. No, that's not what it is. You think people are not going to like you. You think people are not going to resonate with you. You think. You would be surprised. You would be surprised. You get what I'm saying? So no, you don't know how anyone is going to react to you. You don't know. You don't. Only thing you know is how you're going to react towards yourself. Maybe you've been ostracizing this new version of yourself. That's what I want y'all to understand. And you shouldn't even be worried about how somebody else is going to perceive you. That's probably what's stopping you. You've been thinking that people are going to perceive you a type of way, and that's what's been stopping you from changing. One thing I got to work on is stop being scared to put stuff out. Exactly. I think when you move from your true self, your heart, the people who are not in alignment with you are naturally going to get pushed away. Period. I don't think there's something to think about. I don't think there's anything to think about. That's the problem. We are overthinking about stuff. That's what I'm realizing. A lot of us are overthinking. You know? Why do I hold on to toxic people in relationships? Because they reflect something in you. You resonate with them. That toxicity you still resonate with. And until that toxicity is out of your system, you're not going to resonate with them. People respect you more when they see that you love yourself. That's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. That is very much true. I think y'all gonna love the music that's coming out, man. What subject do people need to study more? Subject? Themselves. They are the subject. For me, I was trying to rewrite the relationship I had with my narc mom. here's the thing when it comes to certain parents. Y'all have to understand that your parents, and this is no excuse at all, but you have to understand that you got the parents that you have because there's something that you're supposed to learn. Period. And I need you to understand that whether you decide to take space from your mom, I'm not saying that that's bad or wrong or good, or I'm not saying any of that. But I want y'all to understand that, number one, your parents came from a different time. I know AI when I see it. Y'all got to understand that your parents came from a different time than you. There was no such thing as self-love protocols to heal yourself, meditations. Like, they didn't have the resources that we have now to be able to learn about ourselves. If anything, they were actually brainwashed, okay? And we still are being brainwashed to this day, but we're more aware of when brainwashing is happening. You have to understand that there's something about your parents that you're supposed to learn from. For example, you've heard the story of the drunk dad. One child became a drunk because their dad was drunk, and one child decided to never drink liquor because their dad was a drunk. You get what I'm saying? Why my TikTok tweaking? Why I'm glitching? Why I'm glitching? Hey, yeah, man. Yeah, man. I want to play this song. This was the last song that I dropped.
I'm getting older, and I just want some love. Don't need a shoulder. You can carry on. Y viaggi como tipo que mira. And this is success. And baby girl, yeah, junto nada, ni mira. And I can't love you not until you try to heal. That's the deal. And I know I got a lot to give. And I gotta heal. You so toxic, got that.
Y'all make sure y'all go stream that. That song is called Toxico. Y'all make sure y'all go stream that. Y'all make sure y'all go stream that. I got a music video coming up soon too. The song is called, what's the song called? Boundaries. The song is called Boundaries. I got this song called Boundaries coming up. I'm in love with you. Please don't make me blue, 'cause I just want what's real. I just want what's real, real, real. Yeah, if you can play. Let me see if I got a video of it real quick. Yeah, if you can play your part, you can have my heart. Do I still have it? Where is that? No, I can't find it. Whatever. It's on my Insta. But, all right, y'all, man. I'm about to head off. I love you guys. If you want to talk, DM me. We could chat. But make sure you guys listen. Go follow your heart. All right? Go follow your heart, okay?